Hey guys, what's up? It's John. I'm chilling again in my room. I got the Dreamcast going on there. And yeah, I just thought I'd maybe do a discussion topic because I haven't done one in a while. And let's do it. So, the question today is, what game in your collection has the most meaning to you? I mean, not necessarily the best game you've ever played. Just the one that made an impact you, more like as a person or as a gamer, that drove you in a direction that, you know, really changed your way of thinking of games. And for me, that's Final Fantasy VIII. It's getting a little light there. But yeah, you know, I know this game, it's not the best in the series. A lot of people say 6 and 7 are, which, you know, they probably are actually. They're probably the best. 6, 7, and 4, in my opinion, are probably best as far as story and story and the gameplay goes and the battle system goes. But this game was really my introduction to RPGs. You know, it was the first I've ever played, and I mean, not only was it the first I ever played, it was my introduction to story, you know, and character development. Up until this point, I didn't really care how the character felt as long as he was like a cool character, you know. I did play games with story like Ocarina of Time, which had a great story, but I didn't really pay attention to it. I just skipped right through it and wanted to cut up things because that's how it was, you know. I didn't really grasp the concept of it. But by the time when I went back and played it again, you know, it was like a totally different experience, and I was just like way more enjoyable than before. So yeah, but and not only that, it really brought out emotions in games that I really cared about. You know, for example, you know, Squall's emotions when he's becoming a seed and, you know, trying to question that one girl, Elone, I think that's how you say it. But you know, who exactly she is, and, you know, try to question himself, like how he is as a person, and we know people remember him when he's dead and all these things. But I mean, these are the thoughts that, you know, a lot of people personally have. But, you know, it's just cool to see, you know, it in a game. You know, I was about 10 years old when I first played this game back in like 2001, 2002, and I really didn't know what to expect when putting this game in. I mean, I heard a lot of good things about Final Fantasy as a little kid, and, you know, I really didn't know what RPGs were. I thought that RPGs were like Zelda, you know, and you just go around hacking things up and getting money. But, you know, I didn't really know that it was more like, you know, the experience and strategy thing, and that really, you know, brought me into that plane of, you know, thinking when you're playing instead of just going at it and just smashing and slashing things and, like, you know, blowing things up and really mindlessly. And I mean, not that that's anything bad. I mean, I still play games like that. Like, you know, it's good to pop in Blast Corps for the Blast Corps for the N64 and just blow up buildings as like giant robots and just go in and totally own everything. That's also always fun. But, you know, if it wasn't for Final Fantasy yet, I probably wouldn't be playing RPGs now. I probably wouldn't be thinking in the same level of strategy that I would with any other game now. Or I probably wouldn't even be paying attention to stories as much as I will. Maybe there would have been something like, you know, how it is for a lot of people, like Halo really opened their eyes to the story. But, you know, it doesn't give you the same emotional level as, you know, Final Fantasy does, or like, you know, Persona 4 does. You know, that really, again, what that game really did is really brought you into the minds of, sorry, a little bit of cold. It really brought you into the minds of the character when you enter the TV and see how they're feeling. You know, that's what I really liked about the game, because character development was great. Same with Lunar. You know, this game gave me the appreciation for the kind of things that these games did. You know, even though it doesn't do it as good as these other games do, it was just the big eye-opening experience for me. And, you know, this is why this is my favorite game of all time. Not necessarily because it's the best played. But yeah, you know, every guys, you know, post in the comments or in the what's it called? Video response, which is always encouraged, because, you know, I like to see, you know, a longer explanation than 500 characters. But hey, it's fine. But, you know, and, you know, of course, you know, everything's going back to normal. I'm getting the newsreel back on the road. I'm going to be recording that probably in 2 days from when I'm recording this. which today is Wednesday, and I'm going to be recording on Friday, putting it up on Saturday. So, yeah, how much time we got? We have 12 minutes on this disc, so yeah, I'll do a couple more videos on here. And yeah, so anyways guys, this is John out, and please tell me your opinions on this topic, and whatever comments or video response or whatever, you know. And yeah, John out.